Welcome back. The Albuquerque Museum is bringing in a new exhibit, and it is called Coast to Coast to Coast and features Indigenous art from the McMichael Canadian Art Collection. This exhibit is the first large-scale survey of Indigenous art from Canada to be presented internationally. It'll be available to view at the Albuquerque Museum beginning January 27th through April 21st, 2024. And to tell us more about the exhibit, we are joined by the Assistant Curator of the Albuquerque Museum, William Gassaway. Good morning and welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Tell us a little bit about what people can expect from this exhibit.
Well, this Coast to Coast really is one of the most important and largest exhibitions of Canadian art traveling internationally.
Okay.
You're going to find not only historical masks from the northwest coast of Canada, but also dance regalia from the Great Lakes region, contemporary masks, large-scale photographs,
Okay.
oil paintings, and short films and beadwork presented in really unfamiliar ways. It's exciting. I spent the better part of this week in the galleries with our installation team, and I got to tell you, the colors really jump off the wall.
A lot of hard work, I'm sure. And tell us a little bit about this book that you brought here. I know you were telling me earlier that the old exhibit used to be called Early Days, but here it'll be Coast to Coast to Coast.
Right. So first of all, let me say the Albuquerque Museum is really fortunate to be able to have this collection from the McMichael Canadian Art Collection outside Toronto. There, the exhibition was known as Early Days. Here, we changed it to focus more on a connection to place and land. And so we retitled it Coast to Coast to Coast because the art you're going to see comes from the Vancouver area out west to Montreal out east and all the way up to Nunavut in the far north. In other words, from the Pacific to the Atlantic up to the Arctic coasts. And the art, it comes from every corner of the country and a variety of traditions.
And obviously we have a pretty unique culture here in New Mexico. How does this differ from that?
Well, as you say, New Mexicans are very fortunate to be able to trace the origins of the state beyond statehood and into these centuries-old traditions that are still very much thriving and vibrant today.
Okay.
Indigenous Canadian populations can lay the same claim, and there are over 650 Indigenous tribes and communities located across Canada. And I think what we really want to celebrate in this exhibition is that these are communities made up of not only fantastic artists, but also great thinkers and teachers and civic leaders. And you're going to see references to not only traditional ways of knowing and living, but also contemporary slices of life from up in the far north. And also references to ancient Egypt, to the COVID pandemic. This exhibition really underscores that Indigenous people have an important role to play, not only in the history of Canadian art, but in global history. And that's something that we're very familiar with here with our own Indigenous tribes and pueblos in New Mexico.
Yeah. And so for people who are interested in going, when does it officially kick off and end?
So the exhibition is going to open to the public tomorrow, Saturday the 27th. And I want to encourage people to join us for a free opening talk that is being delivered by the co-editor of the catalog you see here at 2 o'clock tomorrow. The museum's open Tuesdays through Sundays, 9 to 5.
All right, perfect. And for more information, where can people go to?
You can always find out more about this exhibition and everything else we have on display at albuquerquemuseum.org, or come talk to us at the front desk when you visit us this weekend and we'll tell you more about it.
All right, perfect. Thanks so much for joining us and good luck on your next few busy days.
Thank you very much. We're really excited about this and I appreciate the opportunity to talk with you about it.
Perfect, thank you.